All right. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. So welcome. So I decided I really want to improve pixel art and 3D modeling. So every few days or like every other day, I'm going to be doing some pixel art and 3D modeling in Blender in the morning. So yeah. I'm literally going to just jump right into it because I really want to just like start going into it. So a lot of people know I've been working on Oracle Seasons project. Um, I really need to do some art for it, like an updated art for it. And the reason why is I'm getting to a point where I could actually start making other parts of the world. I need to make some signs. I need to make some more trees, brushes. I need to make the bridges because I don't have any of the bridges. Like if I actually open up my Unity project right now, let's actually open up. This is going to be a pixel art stream, not like a game dev stream. I mean, I'll probably be dragging it into like Unity on stream. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff like that. So Oracle Seasons has like 4 different tile sets, one for each season: fall, winter, spring, summer. So we actually get to do that, like a tile set for each one. Thankfully, for the most part, once I make one thing, I can literally just go over and just set up the what is it called, the oh no, one button. Okay, crap, what was that button? I found a way that I can like oh man, I forgot how I did that. I accidentally found a way where I could actually oh no, it's double click. Yeah, it's double click. Okay, cool. I did not know this. I accidentally discovered this like literally an hour ago. I found out that if you double click with the box tool and A sprite, you actually select whatever tile grid. So if I have it by 16 by 16, it just selects that. Oh, I really wish I knew that like months ago. And you can actually just drag it out. And that way, if you have like something that's like 4 tiles, I was like, are you kidding me? That's awesome. So yeah. But yeah, so you're going to be seeing me work on some other areas of the like project. I'm not going to be just working on like the grass and stuff. We're going to be making probably some enemy. We need some enemy depth effects. We need some boss animations and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, let's just get it right into it. First, I need to make some of this grass. So because I want to, as I make one season, so like if I do summer grass, I want to go ahead and make all the season grasses. That way, like I actually properly set it, because I'm going to be testing out like programming like brought a season soon. So I want to actually like get near that and get to the point where I can do that. I remember I have. Let me actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I actually have a map too, of like for reference of the default like season. So like each area in the game actually has a default season. Like your starting area is actually winter. Oh, and I want to also make sure that I'm actually getting the colors of these right. Okay, so okay. Unlike the darker summer ones. Okay, I see how it was. Oh, also, fun fact. So whenever I was doing whenever I was working on this, like, okay, so I'm actually have Unity open. Whenever I was working in game engine, I was trying to figure out why originally when I was making these like tiles and stuff, I was actually trying to make the original set of tiles from the actual game first, and then like edit them, update them, modify them. I was trying to figure out how to the game did these like single row tiles. I actually figured out how. Oracle Seasons actually had a grid of 8 by 8, and I had my grid 16 by 16. So what they actually did was this, like if I actually I can't remember, I think it's like Control G for grid settings. Yeah, okay. So basically what they actually did, their tiles was actually like this. So they actually had this as a tile and this as a tile because their grid was 8 by 8. And that's actually how they got these. So these like single paths were actually 2 sprites. So I was trying to figure out why I was having so many problems trying to get certain things set up, and that's actually why. And the worst part is I actually remember when I first started this, I remember their grid system being on a 16 by 16. I completely forgot about it by the 9th stream. But anyways, let's actually go. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm actually gonna just get some of these. I'm actually gonna move this. Oh, I'm gonna actually pretty much I can just copy this part down. See, let's just grab this part. There we go. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting off with just like some basic sprites, and then we're gonna work our way to more stuff. I just want to get these grass sprites first. That way I can just get like the overworld not looking as weird. But yeah. And I don't know if actually, I wonder if it's this. Can't remember. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, yeah, it is. Okay. So the how they did it was spring is one shade lighter on each color step compared to summer. So like the fill is the lightest green, and then like the like detail highlight is one darker, and that darker is the fill for summer, and then you go one more shade darker for the detailed for summer. So literally, and just so I don't actually paint outside of this, so you basically could do something like this. And also the fill is what is used as like the outside, just to give like some like highlighting. You'll hear me just like ramble about random things like as I'm trying to like because the reason why I'm doing this is instead of just copying over like from the actual like game, like just copying sprites, I'm doing this so I can also get like experience with pixel art and also see like how they used to do things. The tree trunk was horrible. I still gotta make more tree trunks. Apparently, I don't know if it's like just me or if it's like a new pixel artist in general. But holy crap, I'm gonna just like grab stuff for the winter thing and just like put them up there. I think there's only 3 different colors, right? Yeah. I think that's actually what they did was like each thing actually only has a limit of 3 colors because the Game Boy Color palette, the Game Boy Color could only have a certain amount of colors on screen at once. So they had like only a few different colors. Oh god, that makes it so much easier knowing that that is actually a thing now. I really wish I knew about that a lot sooner. Yeah, I think it's so wait, they use actually I should check this out. Okay, so there's 2 different colors for so I used the purple. Okay, so for the single tile one, I actually need the purple as the fill. And then I'm assuming, yeah, okay, so I see how this got it backwards. I actually need to invert that. But yeah, so today is literally just me doing a bunch of pixel art and oops, nope. You know, I wanna see something. So I've been like I've been going like doing like these little like things where I actually just fill it in one by one. I want to test this out. I had an idea. Okay, Control Shift I is how you invert. So now this should be the selection. Okay, yeah, that's the selection. And I want to see if border like 1. Does that do what I think it does? Oh wow, that does it. Okay, cool. So yeah, I want to see like instead of like having to like be careful of like the coloring outside of the line, I wanted to see if there was like a way I could do something like that, and that is perfectly what I was wanting to do. Cool. So I mean, I can just like do yeah. Oh, I accidentally realized I need to hold on. I accidentally need to get that. Let's subtract just that one row real quick. There we go. But yeah, wow, that makes this a lot easier. Yeah, so now I can also do this where I just take the fill tool and boom. Yeah, that is so much better. And we're not like doing it one by one. I think depending on the scenario, that actually could be a faster way to do it. But for now, I'm gonna just do it like this way. You know what, actually, now since I think about it, as long as I just have this one selected, this should be good. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, I was overcomplicating it. That's one of the things I'm trying to improve upon. It's like just my workflow for pixelart. And doing simple things like that actually can help make it easier. Okay, so we got spring and winter now for that, because we actually didn't have that before. I realized I actually do have the bushes. I was thinking I needed to make these bushes because like in certain parts of the game, there's actually these bushes that you can actually like burn with the certain seeds. So like for example, if I actually go down here and burn this bush for a heart piece. So I thought I was going to need to make those bushes, but it looks like I already am. So don't need to worry about that. What all am I? Okay, so I guess I should go ahead and make the grass. I think the grass is literally for winter, because I just realized I don't have the grass for winter. I think the grass is literally just green, if I'm thinking correctly. I'm gonna just put this out of here. Normally let's just do this real quick. Try to make it line up. I got to make sure they are exact same like line. That way, whenever I just switch out the sprite inside, like when changing seasons, they're the correct thing. I'm gonna just bring. Oh, Boop. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna just select this real quick, and I'm gonna just yeah, I think the winter grass is like kind of like this. And I think it uses like sorry, I thought I heard something. Like it sounded like my water heater busted for a second. I was gonna be like, uh-oh. Anyways, yeah, I think that's actually, I'll have to like check this out inside the engine. I think that's actually how it is. Like, or how it, like color-wise, it might have a different, no, it actually looks spot on, holy crap. Yeah, it actually looks really spot on. Okay, so yeah, they just use the same color palette. Oh yeah, because color palette limitation, I literally said that earlier. Okay, so we got the single roads now, because we didn't have those. We got grass. I think we need the spring grass now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any of the spring grass. And just like with the other stuff, same color palette, so I can literally just copy this. And then I can come down to like this spring down here, and I'll just select this, and that way I can just do that. And then I can just select the darker tone for the grass. And I think that's, actually it looks too bright. That actually does look a little bit too bright. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I want to check something out real quick. I think the only reason why it looks too bright for me, or like from my view, is here, let me actually move this. Can I actually move this up here? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so no, or it's not too bright. Okay, so like in game, there's like gray or yellow ground underneath the grass, and the contrast between them actually makes up for like the color difference I was seeing. It's a trick to visualize. That's the one thing that I really need to learn about too. There's so much like random things that I need to like learn about, like color contrast and stuff like that. But yeah. So let's do this now. Okay, so we got the grass, we got I think, Okay, I don't think each, wait, actually, does each season have different water? Oh my god, it does. Okay, we're not going to worry about the water right now. I don't want to do the water. I'll use the same tree trunk temporarily just for all of them, but I want to make a sign. Yeah, I actually want to see like the sign and stuff. I don't know if there's a different sign per season. I mean, so far they have a. I actually, you know what? There is a different sign per season, and the reason why is each season has a different brown. Actually, wait, does each season have a different brown for the color of the wood? Ooh, that's actually a good question. So it looks like summer. Let me actually check this out. So summer and spring actually use the same color browns, but it looks like the fall uses a slightly. No, it does not. Oh, okay. So spring and summer uses one shade lighter for the dirt pile and this. So I bet this is that the same as that? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, they are different browns. Okay, yeah, I was right. The fall brown is a more of a brown red. Okay. But I'm not gonna worry too much for different signs. Okay, so this row is gonna be okay. So these four, I'm gonna just make a little note, or I'm gonna go ahead and put these here. That way, I don't accidentally like put something there. These need to be. Man, I should have just wrote a shader for this. Yeah, you know what? This might have been better if I just wrote like a compute shader where I don't need to have 4 different sprites. I just swap out the color palette. I've done that before. I've done burst compiled color palette switching out before. If I did that, I wouldn't even have to make new sprites. I literally just make. I just have to have one color sprite. That's it. But I actually want to take this chance to actually learn pixel art, so that it's okay. I'll have to like change colors per seasons later, but I just want to like have them moved out. That way I know like, okay, this was spots. These 4 for the rocks. All right. Oh yeah, sign. I completely forgot what I was thinking about doing. Let me just do that the shape of the shine real quick. I think. Oh man, I don't remember how big or like this sign is. I remember like roughly. I actually before I do this, I remember that. Okay, let me look. Yeah, I think it's like kind of like this. So the signs are kind of something like this. And like I said, I'll be doing like whoops. I could be way off on. Actually, I know I'm off on this part because there's only a 1-line thickness here. Oh, right. I know why this looks a little bit off for me. I was trying to feel like, man, that looks a little bit off, but I just realized why. So they actually used like something like that. See, actually. Or, oh, it opened up on a different menu. I'm going to bring in the Aspark preview thing. That way we can actually see how well this looks. I feel like this is too bright of an orange. I don't think there was anything right there. Okay, well, we'll have to see. It might be because like once I put on the like a ground sprite, the yellow like ground or whatever color ground this current season is, it might look better. To me, it just looks a little bit like okay, so I always love like retro pixel art games. So since they had small like things, like small like sprite areas, they had to be very like careful and detailed, figure out how they would set up like a thing. So for a sign, how do you do just text? You can't actually put text there. So they just did stuff like this where you'd actually just have like little black blocks, and that alone like just look at this for a second. Like so let's look at the preview real quick. Oh, there's actually 1 second. I just realized that is also I actually had that as to yeah, like let's look at this for a second. So this is how like even from far, so let me center it, like even from like zoomed out a little bit, you can actually tell something. So look how like no text. So those black things, no text. So this is what it looks like without it. Second, you add like those little black blocks. It adds just those small pixels. Just add so much detail. People were so good back then in figuring out like what they needed to do to work within their limitation. I think there was a viewer yesterday, Matt. I apologize if I'm saying the wrong person. I think it was like I'm pretty sure yesterday's stream it was Matt. Might have been the other one. They mentioned that limitation breeds creativity for pixel art. Oh man, that's so true. I feel like there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got our little sign. Oh no, is this it? Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm not trying to like. You know what? I just realized that. Okay, so this is how I was gonna do it from memory. I was going to look at the actual in-game sign. So I was actually super close. I was only off by 4 pixels. So this is my version. Looking at like the actual Oracle season sign, the only difference is this. They literally just have these. Like they had 2 more dark things there. I think that's the only difference. Oh. Oh, that does. Okay, yeah. So if you just had one, that does kind of look weird. But if you just have like this, it also looks kind of weird. Oh, I see why they did. Okay, so this sign probably isn't like a squares. Like it's like a wooden circle post. Okay, one second. Let me wooden post. Let me see if I can find it. I love how Lowe's is like the first thing that came up. Yeah, okay. So I think I know why they did that. All right, so bear with me for a second. So, oh, wait, super close. No, I did not mean to open Discord. Closing Discord. I think the reason why they did like 2 more dark pixels right here. That's how they were trying to show that it like had some depth, and it was like a circular. So like, see how like Wind Post actually has like a oh well, even this picture, yeah, even these pictures you can see, like, see how like the posts have like a darker thing, and then like if you have a circular. I think the reason why the original like artists that created Oracle Season did that is these like 4 is like the front like part of the circle, and then like the dark part here is like where it starts to go around it. I think they actually did that to show that it's not like supposed to be like a square post. It's supposed to be like a circular post. I think I could be wrong. I mean, it might have been they just did that to add like that. But that's like seeing how like different like those 2 pixels really can do. It's just amazing to see what a couple pixels can do for different details. Okay, so next thing. Oh yeah. Okay, so fun fact. Yes. Don't worry about the beta. It's just a beta version of Unity. So fun fact, I literally am just using the tile that you'd see. So normally this tile is inside this city. So in certain areas, like, okay, so this tile that I've been using as a temporary bridge because I haven't made the bridge sprite yet is literally the tile that you see inside like the Horon village. I just used it temporarily until I actually make the bridge. I guess now is the time to make the bridge. I think I'm only gonna do 1 season for the bridge at first. Also gotta see how it's done. I think it's only like 1. Oh wow, okay. I'm actually I'm looking at a like reference right now. Let's see how big is that? Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so so they do 1.5 logs for the wooden bridge. Okay. Oh, okay. That way they just tile it. Okay, so I'm gonna just move this over here, move this up. So I'm gonna just block this out real quick because Oracle Seasons had like 8x8. So they did. Oh, whoops. 1 second. Let me change it to not be that. I think they had it like this. Okay, so like since Oracle Seasons had like a tile grid of 8 by 8, or like they had like the wooden bridge be like yeah, so like this would be like 4 different tiles. So let's actually change this to like because currently I'm just doing 6 by 16. So they would have like the top part of the bridge plank, and then they would have the bottom part bridge plank. All right. All right, let's do this. I think they to add like a little bit of a um no, I don't think that's enough. I think I need to go one higher. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because if you do that, you can actually get like a little wooden cross, and you can start getting like detail of like Oh yeah, I tried to color or like I dropped the preview. Oh yeah, no, that is the right one. All right, tried to color drop the fucking preview. That's great. Brain death moment. Let's actually grab these colors, bring them up here just so I don't have to like scroll down. Like I'm missing one. Oh yeah, I'm missing the line orange. Oh yeah, so the wooden bridge I think is literally actually I think hmm. And then I have yeah, yeah. Man, I always gonna feel. Wait, oh, hold on. I'm gonna bring the reference I have over for a second because, like I said, I am using a reference. I'm not like trying to copy it directly. I'm just like trying to use it as learning. Hmm. Oh right, I mentioned this before. I felt like for each season they went up one shade of like brown on the hue. So I bet if I let's check this out. Yeah, okay. I thought like, man, that's not dark enough wood brown. And okay, so they definitely went. Okay, so I need for the bridge, I need the summer like I bet this is significantly no, that is almost the same. I'm sorry if you guys hear my puppy. I have a we got someone brought me a puppy, and it's like 7 weeks old, so it's like very barking, I guess you say. Right, yeah, I think it's closer to like something like this. Um, yeah, so I still feel like that is not the right. I feel like there is a different. It could be also like the reason why it feels off is just because of the like the background color. I don't have like the back the surrounding art makes like a color contrast. Okay, no, I am right. It is literally one like okay, I dropped it, and it is one shade. Yeah, it's one shade. Oh wow, that is such a small difference. It's so hard to see, but there is actually a shade difference there. Where is this from? Oh, it's the tile orange, isn't it? Wow, it's so hard to tell, but there's actually these are 3 different orange shades. All right, Oracle Seasons. Oh, it's not that shade of orange either. Where is the shade of orange from? Okay, yeah, like here, wait, let me see. Maybe it could be just like a when the image was saved, it changed the color format. Oh, yeah, that's what it or it compressed it. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, okay. So crap. My colors are probably off all the way along the inside the game then. I'm thinking correctly. Okay, so if I go to this tree trunk, what the hell? What? Oh, oh. Hey, Sprite, what the hell? Oh no. Oh no. Abort, abort, abort. What the heck was that? Oh man, I gotta look on stream for that one. What was that, Ace Sprite? Okay, so it didn't actually paint anything, right? Please tell me it didn't paint anything. Oh my god, please tell me it didn't paint anything. Alright, it looks like it didn't. It just really fucked up the visuals. Alright. Apparently Unity's not the only thing having fun. Alright, so it's the same as no, the tree trunk is a slightly different orange. Okay, it's the same orange as this wooden trunk. 1 second. Yes, Trixie? Alright, yeah, so here it is, guys. So this is 37. This is 39. 37, 77, 37, 71. It's just a small difference. But the small difference, my eyes was able to tell. Like, I could actually see it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I felt like that felt like really bright. Okay, wow, it's amazing how like just a small difference can like be visually seen. And that's another reason why I'm like doing this, is because I'm trying to learn colors. Wow. So like let's, so I'm gonna just say this is like the normal fill. All right. And then just use this to highlight. It makes me wonder now if any of my other like dark colors are slightly off. Make sure 8x8, yeah. Oh no, okay, I see. I was confused for a second. I was thinking, yeah, okay. I'm gonna just like I'm gonna delete this one after a second, but I just want to see, make sure like it actually made sense, like color wise. Okay, so it looks like, oh yeah, that way they did it. Okay, yeah, now it's starting to look correct. Look at that. Okay, that's starting to look good. Okay, so they pushed it up a pixel to actually make it like okay, yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's correct. Or not. Okay. You know what? That's close enough. That's close enough. So this is gonna be like I said, I'm not trying to get like the like original art. I'm just like doing a kind of a study. Oh yeah, so do some highlights for the bridge as well, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna instantly bring this into like the little like fan project I've been working on, just to see like how it actually looks inside of there. Um, let's see, actually, I'm not gonna have like the yellow highlights. Instead, I'm going to actually, okay, so that does look correct. I'm gonna keep these here for a second. You know what? Let's actually bring this in. Okay. Ignore that. Unity testing out a let's just say a very interesting version of Unity. Okay, let's go here. Let's actually pull this in and let's actually see how this looks. So I can finally remove these tiles. I've literally been using like the city or the town tiles for bridges. Let's actually do also before I do that, I need to make sure because there is a crash, I need to make sure all my render modes is off SRP batching. I actually have one more bug report out for the beta for SRP batching crashing. Okay, so let's go and do this. We are going to go here. It feels so nice to actually have a lot more of. Oh, right. I actually do need to. Right. I'm using a 16 by 16 grid for reasons, even though the original game used the 8 by 8 grid. Yeah. All right, so make sure that didn't move any of my sprite racks over. Okay, so let's do wooden bridge. Just go here. I'm gonna fly real quick. Please don't crash. Okay, good. Sometimes I kind of regret testing out like beta versions of Unity on stream, but I actually have never had a version of Unity like crash as much as this. So I'm actually going to go to our little tile palette, and let's go ahead and let's add this bridge to tile palette and start getting it in. For now, I'm just gonna have a solo palette. I'm sorry, I just bumped the mic. Let's just get this in and start seeing how our art looks. I'm gonna just put this under the rock. I love how it didn't go into the world. Let's do bridges. I'll be kind of just shoving everything in like for overworld tiles there, but I shouldn't do that. All right. So let's see if this looks decent. Now, granted, there's actually a 2 tile version of the bridge that I need to make a second tier, and then there's the version of like a 1 tile version of the bridge that goes down here. Let's actually do this real quick. I believe it's like on the same line as this. So let's delete this cliff real quick. Let's go here and let's actually add this. Delete this cliff because there's actually a treasure chest over here that we'll also have to add in. I kind of want to just see how this looks. Oh, okay, sorry, that was a little loud, my bad. Let me turn down, that was actually just my desktop having loud audio. Right, one second. I forgot to remove the water tile below it, so it was actually still registering like the water tiles below it. So you're gonna see like a couple pixels like peek through for a second, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You know what? I just realized why. Speaking of that, I was originally said I wasn't gonna like have those highlights up there, but I just realized they actually did that to hide the fact that there was no water tiles underneath it on the Game Boy Color. So I actually am going to whoops, wrong one. I believe it's like this, right? All right. That's actually why they did that, and then. Yeah, okay, so that's why I actually had the stuff right there. There we go. Yay, we have bridges. Oh my god. I know that sounds weird, but hey. And I think for the so they actually have like a 2 tile wide bridge. I'm actually gonna no, we'll just take these colors. We don't have anything over here right now, so I guess I'll just shove the bridge right there. And I gotta remember that there's water tiles gonna be put right here. So I can't use those. So literally the 2 tile like long size bridges is so close to being the same thing. I can't remember. They are just extended out like that. I'm not kidding. The only well, not only that, they also have they literally, you know what, it might be better if I just do this. Yeah, I believe. Oh, actually grab that, move that down. Move this up because that way there's actually like a visual offset. Okay, alright, so Oh, no. Off. Then there we go. Now that looks right. Okay. Huh. Oh, I was like that. I thought it was like 1 pixel off. It was. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna just real quick. I accidentally took extra black pixel off onto them, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, let's actually do this real quick, and then we're gonna say, um, um, actually, there is a there, and then have that. Oh, I just realized like it was flipped. You had one yellow on top, and then two yellow on top, two on bottom, and like you actually like flipped them back and forth. Oh, they did that because of how like they wanted the bottom part to look like actual like row. Oh, see tricks like that. This is why I'm doing this. Tricks like learning little pixel art tricks like that is exactly why I'm doing this. Because that's actually a really simple way to make it like the bottom part look like it's actually like a going up down stuff like that. All right. Anyways. Yeah, I need to go up here. I'll do this real quick. Grab that. There we go. Then if we go back to Unity, I should have closed sprite editor earlier. No. Let's do this. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to split these into two different sprites because I'm going to be making custom sprites. I'm going to be making custom things. I'm going to be adding stuff to the game. I'm not going to just be redoing the game step by step. I'm going to be adding stuff. And I have an idea for a pirate bridge area. And I might need like a pirate fortress area, and I might need this like a 3-pronged bridge. So, or like a bigger bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one bridge. I'm going to have that and do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take half. Type correctly because I want it to be between the black here and then the brown. Yeah. And I'm going to name this to, so we should have bridge 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, and then like right around here, there's going to be like a 0, 3. And there we go. So now if we actually go back here, and let's actually go here. So we got our one bridge. We got our one bridge now, and now I can finally get rid of this. You have no idea how happy I am to actually finally get rid of like using this village tiles for a bridge. So bridge. Okay, honestly, instead of like making it a single tile, what I'm gonna do, there's a better way. Like what I can actually do is let's go to here, let's go to bridges. I'm actually going to create a rule tile, and for anybody that hasn't like used the rule tile, oh man, it's really good. I'm actually I made my own custom rule tile. Actually, I'm going to use that instead. Where did I? Okay. Actually, you know what? Where's my neighbor tile? Oh, did I accidentally shove it inside the 2D section? Okay, that needs to be down. I need to put that in a different menu. Let's do wooden bridge rule rules. Oh, Unity. I don't know if anybody can see it, but the roll tile icon is like super blurry. Yes, weirdness. Anyways, so I'm gonna do one bridge. Let's just do single tile, and what we're gonna do is the nice thing about like the roll tiles is a lot of times you'll see people like for example take like this like a one tile and place at a time. Like for example, we're actually, you know what, the grass is going to be a great example. Let's go over here. So a lot of people, they'll like do, okay, so you got your corner piece here, and then they'll go and grab like the next piece like up here, and they'll like paint the tiles one at a time. If you use a rule tile, you can actually set them so they adapt. So now if you see here, so it's a single like path, and then when I do that, you'll notice that it actually correctly chooses like the corner pieces most of the time. This way you don't have to manually do each section of the tile. And as level dev, it'll speed up development a lot. Yeah, so let's do this now. Let's do, so our number one will be if there's nothing, not this. Actually, it doesn't matter if there's like anything on the side. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Now, if I actually take this roll tile real quick and just shove it in here, let's actually go here, got my roll tile. I'm gonna actually place the roll tile right here beside the other one. Now, if I do that, should make it where, whoops, no. Yeah, so it paints a one, but what I'm gonna do now is like whenever it is a, whenever there's like nothing below it, but there's something above it, so like this, you'll notice that, oh, hey, it changed to the bottom part of the bridge. And what I could do is I could also do it the other way. So I have it when there's nothing above this, but there's something below it. Boom, there you go. So if I just paint one tile, it does a single bridge, but if I do multiple like tiles, it actually extends out. Yeah. And what I could do is also add something else as well. I can make it where if there's something here above and below it, so let's say we have something below and above it, I can actually put this middle one here. So now we have an infinite amount bridge. So before, if I would have done it before, I would have had to like I would have been limited to just one width size bridges or two width size bridges. But now I actually have it where I can just do an infinitely sized bridge. So if we want to do like when I'm going to be doing my custom areas and adding new stuff, I can instantly just like create a lot of new bridges. Now I can actually go here and I can actually do this, and now we have a proper bridge. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this bridge. It'll render same sprite as the old tile, but it's actually the new tile, and I'm actually going to delete the old, like the single tile, because we no longer need that. We can just use this one roll tile, and there you go. And now we have one bridge tile that can just infinitely do stuff. All right, and here we go. So let's go ahead and play real quick. Oh, I accidentally went into dungeon. All right, so we got bridge we can actually go through. So all right, and yeah, all right, so we got the bridges. Now let's do the next set of stuff. I'm gonna actually remove the thing. I'm gonna actually, all right, so we have the grass. Oh yeah, okay, wait a second. I know I know it's on that top. Oh wait, that's because I'm on the default brush. So if I actually select this, you know, we got our like So I think for like grass tiles that have like prefabs like this, what I'm gonna actually have to do is I'm gonna actually have to add like a script just to like the prefab game object. The reason why this grass is prefab, whenever you cut it, it actually drops items. It's not just like just part of terrain. There's actually interactable stuff there. So yeah. So I'll do the grass part later. Oh yeah, tree trunk. Let's go ahead and add the tree trunk. I literally just have random wooden posts where the tree trunk's supposed to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna just grab this. Have it 32 by 32. Move it down. Tree trunk. So this stream, even though it seems like I'm only doing like getting a small amount of sprites, the sprites I'm doing are used so often that it allows me to actually make a lot of things. So I'm like aiming for doing sprites that are just used over and over again. Let's do tree trunk. Where should I put this in tile map? I guess I could actually put it like right here. I'll just put this wait a second. Hold on. I almost made a boo-boo. I actually need to go and I actually need to say I need to create a season tile. So tree trunk seasons. Season tiles are custom tiles I wrote. Like I programmed. Basically, they actually change depending on what season you're in. So right now I only have made like I have 4 different trucks in there, but that's only 3 of them are only placeholders. I need to make the other seasons. But for now, this is okay. I'll just go ahead and bring this in here, and now I can actually go in here and be. Oh, sorry. I need to go in here and then grab this and actually put it in there. Let's go sprite under real quick. Oh yeah, custom. I need to do this as a custom one real quick. This needs to be 0.5 and this needs to be 2.5. Oh, okay. Well, I was severely off on the positioning of that inside the top pot. Okay. Not a problem though. Let me just full screen this real quick. I don't accidentally like a. Where? Oh, right on game mode brush. Okay, I was on the right position. I just wasn't on the right brush. Okay. I need to delete that, and then looks like I need to actually put this here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. No, not 0.5 by 5. Oh, right. I think the right. For like 2 by 2s is actually 0.25 by 2.5 for the spread position. There we go. And the reason why I do reason why it's 0.25 by 2.5 is let's say you have like trees like this that are like right behind each other, or like right behind each other and stuff. You notice there's sort order, top left, bottom left, stuff like that. By doing it this way, I can actually it'll actually properly sort them when they're like this, which is very useful. Now we'll go here and I can't remember exactly where it is right here. I know it's like right here. I think it's literally just this. I think it's literally just like right there. It might be a little bit over, but oh well. But yeah, now we got for anybody that hasn't played like Oracle Seasons, whenever you use Rhoda Seasons to actually change the seasons, you actually jump on the logs, and that's what that is. Okay, so we also made a couple other sprites. So let's go ahead and do that. Got the bridge sprite. We did a tree. Oh right, I did the other. I was trying to remember like what else did I do? need to actually get, if I remember right, they go at the very top, right? Yeah. I need to set up the tile for, let's do, I believe, I can't remember, vertical ones first, right? Yeah. And then we just say, oh, I don't think I added it to sprite there yet, not that one at least. Nope, let's just go ahead and do this one. I haven't actually made the one for winter yet, so I'm not even gonna like the actual real tall. So I'm not gonna worry about that for now. What I will worry about though is go ahead and getting this stuff. I'm gonna go do this. Oh, actually, like my 4 foot. I don't feel like having. Okay, so I have a Savannah monitor, and she's like reaching towards the like UVB lamp, like the sun lamp, and she's just like trying to pet the light. It just looks so weird. She's a happy little thing. All right, so we made art for that now. Let's also get this in there, and make sure that I did this pixel art right. Yeah, do this, do this. Set this up. Now we should be able to actually go here and just test this out. I'm gonna just choose a random thing. We're gonna just do this. Whoop, no, wrong one. And make a single. Yep, there we go. All right. Hi, dear. You know what? I actually forgot to make a rule for that. Okay, so 1 second. We'll worry about that later. I just want to actually make sure this pixel art actually looked like it should. And yeah, all right. Time for non-grass stuff. We've been doing a lot of grass stuff. It's time to do some other things. Hi. Oh, hi there, my little dinosaur. My giant dinosaur came to visit me. Hi. Oh, wait. 1 second, I gotta drink water. For more water? 1 second, guys. I just gotta grab more water. She's already drunk. Christine. Here you go, baby. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. She drank all her water very quickly. All right, cool. All right, so we've had fun. We've been doing like this looks way better. I don't know if I don't know if I have a screenshot of like what it looked like before I started like adding more of the like grass stuff. Actually, let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I want to actually see if I can find like one of my like previous streams before, or like, yeah, let's actually find one of the previous streams where I was actually like working outside, like in the thing. Oh yeah, it does look way better now. All right, cool, guys. So oh, I did forget. There was one more sprite I need to set up. I forgot. I made the sign. I was like, man, I thought there was like one more sign or like one more like thing I did. We made the sign and like set it up. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and make that. Let's just make that a tile real quick. I probably should actually make this as a rule tile. For now, I'm going to just make this as a, or not a rule tile, a season tile. because I think there's a different thing. For now, I'm gonna just set the sign on because, and then we're gonna go do some enemy art stuff or enemy effects. I need to work on the Quadimus more. Yeah, I need to work on like his like stuff more. Oh yeah, I gotta work on him a lot more. Okay, we'll be doing enemy like I've been doing like props and stuff for quite a bit of time. It's time to go do other things. I'm gonna just drop this sign right here, and sign is actually supposed to go. There's supposed to be actually a sign right there. Yay! There's supposed to be bushes right here, but I haven't like done them yet. But yeah, all right. So this is such a huge like a a huge improvement compared to like what it was before, because I didn't have all the right like grass corners and stuff. So like there was some like really odd looking grass. Like I still need one more. I need to do this one right here, but I'll do that in a little bit. But it's a huge improvement compared to where it was like just 3 or 4 days ago. Okay, it's time to finally stop looking at grass, wood, and stuff like that, and actually start looking at other things. So let's actually go and do let's go into dungeon. I'm gonna actually get out of the tile palette real quick. Yeah, so if I actually go in here and we actually like look in here, I'll show you what I mean by things we need to do. If you notice, no particle effects whenever you kill an enemy and stuff like that. I need to make the like the actual like art for like enemy stuff. I actually need to look that up, like see what enemy like how the enemies look whenever they died. So yeah, let's actually do some enemy death stuff because like at the current moment, whenever we kill an enemy, we don't have any like particle effects. So let's do some art for particle or like particle effects for enemy deaths. If I actually go here, actually, okay, I might as well just go for the boss. Let's just go start setting up like boss particle effects. Yeah. Yeah, let's just work on this. Also, I know his animation is like super off. I was just like setting up the sprite sheet. I need to do a few things like timing wise. Okay, so a couple of things. He has an ability that whenever like you're fighting him, he like shoots out fireballs and like breath stuff. We gotta set that up. Actually, oh, now since I think about it, let's actually do skull like the death for normal enemies first, since they'll like be seen the most. Let's see. Do I have? I don't think I've actually even started a actual like sprite sheet for that, so we might have to go into a sprite and start like creating another sprite sheet. Yeah, I don't think I have a spreadsheet. I don't think I've made one yet. All right, cool. Let me check. I don't think I have. Actually, yeah, let's. Well, I don't think I've added any like particle effects to the spreadsheet I already had. No, I have not. All right, it is time for a lot of like new stuff. I'm gonna actually open up Oracle Seasons. I'm gonna actually open up Oracle Seasons just for research reasons. I'm going to I want to see like I want to like research the pixel art for like particle effects for in-game. I think I have it paused or like muted. All right, so let's do this. So I'm going to actually open this up. I'm going to actually no. Let's go kill enemies. All right, so it has like a boy. That's going to be fun. All right, so yeah. All right, I see how the particle effects stuff are. Wow. Okay, I might try to find might find some like OG like Oracle Season sprite references real quick for this one. Surely there's probably some place that has like references effects. Okay, yeah. So let's find a group of enemies real quick. I'm actually going to just reload this area. And what I'm going to do for reference for the pixel art, just for pixel art, I'm going to actually change the frame target. I'm going to change let's do, actually, I can just like step through it, right? If I remember right, you're able to step through this. Control, okay, yeah, okay, Control P, Control N. All right. First, so I can even get to this, I am going to go and I'm going to do FPS target. I'm going to slow down the frame rate. And then I'm going to hit enemy. All right, yeah, there we go. Perfect. So one way you can do like referencing or like learning how to do pixel art, honestly, like try to like research original games. So it looks like they just have like a hurt frame for the enemy, and then do smoke. Okay, so they actually do have dedicated smoke particle effects. Okay, since Orgal Seasons was like 8x8 per like tile, and like the particle effects look like they're actually made up of like there's actually two different particle effects that respawn. Okay, well that's cool. You know what? Let's try this then. I already have like since the starting thing already has like orange. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just like get the actually, you know, let's change the grid. Let's do 8x8 real quick. We're gonna go here and then I'm gonna just like take a second to see like how they like the reason why I'm doing this is like actually making sprites is because I want to research how they actually like did them, as that way I myself can actually in the future make custom ones so I could actually learn from it, because just copying it I'm not gonna like learn much, or like but or like just like if I just like copied a ripped sprite over, I'm not gonna learn anything. I want to actually learn pixel art. So okay, actually there's actually, this is where like they overlap. Okay, cool. So after I get this like shape down, I'm going to actually like research it for a second. Yeah, they go to down and like over and oh okay. I try to do actually go F7. Let's actually do a preview of this one. Yeah, let's actually research this real quick. I mean, it seems like for anybody that's used to like doing pixel art, it's probably like a super simple thing. But for someone like me that is just like getting into pixel art and trying to learn it, doing something like this actually does help a lot, because I've already realized that I made a mistake. Actually, like this. Oh, I see why they did that. I see why they did it. That way they could have like a internal like a cloud to give it like a more of a like puffy feeling inside. Okay, so basically to make like a retro style cloud, they basically let's see, I'm assuming three. Yeah, actually, I think three at the bottom, or should have been at the bottom as well, right? I think this actually was supposed to be I think kind of like this. I think I actually made the bottom bigger than what they have theirs, but you know what? That's okay. Like I said, I don't want to just like copy. I want to actually like do my own thing. They go like 1, 3. Oh, they actually have 2 steps. Okay, so how they have this, they actually have it like this, where there's actually a second step here, and that's how they did it. Okay, so let's actually examine this. So they're basically so the sprite is you notice that it's all like it's missing like 1 pixel. The reason why is like if you do 16 by 16 and you want to have like a something like a centered effect. So like let's say top is like 3 pixels, or like or you want to have like the top be odd number. That way, like the very center pixel could be like your center. Well, if I do a full 16 by 16, so like let's actually like extend this out like here. I'm gonna actually copy this, and I just want to show this. And some of what I'm saying, I'm kind of talking to myself for this. Reason why is like hearing me say it out loud also helps me comprehend it better. So let's say we did something like this. Notice that you can't actually have like a center pixel here, because like you have like an odd number. I mean, you could like maybe pull it up like this and or something, but you would have to like find a way to take a pixel away from somewhere, and you really can't without making it look off shaped. So what they do is, even though like it's 8 by 8, they do an 8 and a pixel tile and then a 7 pixel tile with 1 off to make it where they can actually do like a full centering like that. I think that was like one of the earliest things I learned that was important for like low style pixel art, is to make it where if you need a center, don't do even top or even number of pixels, do odd number of pixels. So instead of 4 pixels at top, do 3. I do like how they have it like basically like this kind of. And another thing I need to learn is how to find my own like colors, because like colors has my biggest problem with pixel art for me is colors. Colors is my weakness. I suck at colors. So I'm gonna actually make my own color real quick, and I want to figure this like how good is it. Oh, no, let's redo the paint tool. So we're gonna have we're gonna just have like the orange over here. And what I want to do is I'm thinking go to like 31 or like well, not 31. Oh right. Forgot undo does not change the you can't undo the color change. So 71, like if you just add like 20 lightness, it looks really creamy and it looks really off. But if you do like once you get to like the really high values of lightness, I'm gonna try to like minus like let's do 69 for that. Notice, or like it still looks really close to that, so maybe 64. So let's do now we're starting. It's really hard to tell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna take it back to the red a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Now it starts to actually look. So what I'm gonna try to do is actually, instead of going to closer red, I'm actually gonna go closer to yellow. Yeah, that pops out like don't get me wrong, the other one popped out like this. This popped out just as much as this one. It's just I feel like if you have like a darker background, because like in the winter or something, this might not be as good a color contrast. Possibly, I could be wrong. So basically, let's do this. I'm gonna just actually like do one peak. I'm gonna just do one peak, and then I'm going to do my own little version of it. I do like the top halo part. Do something like this. And no. At least match it with the other side. Yeah, so we have like a little smoke, like particle effect like that. And might actually, okay. Let's actually, yeah, you know what? I might only need that for now. Oh, that's right. I actually already made it. I knew I had it somewhere. I put it into VFX particle or crap. Well, you know what? I'll just crap. I'll fuse these together real quick. Yoink. I thought I already had one, like set up, like whenever I was testing stuff out. Well, what I'll do is I'll just copy this one then and just put it in here. Honestly, those colors actually work together. That actually works pretty decently well. Yeah. Alright, so yay for that. We'll go ahead and go to spread there. So now we can actually, might need to update like the black edge match, but yeah. So I don't even know what it's. I'm gonna just call this like a smoke effect. Smoke like smoke. Go one. All right, there we go. That's not that bad. But that I'm gonna actually go. I want to just like forward a couple frames. Oh, I wonder. So they get that red there, right? They get this like reddish for one frame. I wonder, is it the red? Is the red the same as the original Octorite, or are they doing like some kind of like since they had like a limited number of colors, did they do something like a invert on the color or something, or like color adjustments? Oop, definitely not that. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. I was just seeing. I want to see like did they just invert the color for like something, or did they actually have like custom, like actual like handmade sprite per like flash? You know what? I think they actually did do some color inverting, and the reason why I say that, they also have it where there's like a orange, green, and blue so I think they did like some kind of like a oh well, close. You know what? That's okay. Yeah, because there's like a blue, yellow, or blue. It flickers between blue and green, and then it goes to this orange. I don't know. Kind of curious, but at the same time, what I'll do is I'll just I'll have like these down here just because I know that I'll know that actually that I'll need a blue and green one. And before I even forget, actually no, that I was about to say something, but yeah. So I'll need a blue and green one later if I want to like match like the actual game. But for now, that we'll just use orange. So let's actually make it where whenever the enemies die, we actually have like a little smoke particle effect. So frame, I'm thinking, all right, let's actually figure this out. Stealthals. Let's actually get the enemy prefab. Combatant health. Let's do this. Where top-down controller body. Let's actually go into the prefab real quick and actually I'm gonna just drag him in here just so I could like see him. Well, like I already had like an actual like enemy that already has like a death effect, or like something. Let me actually check this out. Find references in the project. Okay, I was right. I do already have like a death effect particle. Let's see, any enemy using it? Okay, I see what's going on. I basically had it where whenever like enemy like dies, they just okay, cool. You know what? That actually makes it super simple. So what I could do is I could go Stalfos, and just go to him. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have like add an animator. Let's actually check the enemies. I don't think I've made an animator for like anyone except for, oh wait, okay, maybe I have. Okay, it's literally just stall false. I haven't made a freaking animator for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a in Unity you can do a animator override controller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a common enemy animator, and inside here I can actually do stuff like let's say walking, or yeah, walking. I could add like a what is it called? We could have like a def, and then I could actually have it where we let's do go to Octo, see if I have any other parameters in there. No, I did not. Okay, that's okay. I guess we'll be sending the animations up now. So we'll do walking, and we'll add a parameter. Just so people can actually like see. I have a system like I wrote a custom like set of like state rendering and everything for like enemies. That way I can easily set stuff up for animations. So inside my character renderer, it basically sets it up. What I can do is inside player controller, there is a thing called character state, and they have like what kind of movement state and everything. Okay, so walking. So what I can do is I can actually go here. I can actually I locked the wrong one. I meant to lock the I didn't meant to actually get that. So I can actually go here and I can actually match the name of the animation. So movement is walking. So okay, so walking, and then I can match the name of the parameters and stuff, and I can actually make a single animator controller. Ow, sorry. That works for like all basic enemies. I mean, bosses or enemies that have special animations, it won't work for, but we'll reach that point when we reach that point. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's actually grab a parameter here, and I'm gonna just say, actually make sure I remember all the correct names for these. Walking, yeah, walking. I think I just matched the name of the state just to make this like a lot easier. So if I actually go here, there's like a walking thing, and then I believe there's like character stats dead. Okay, it's dead, not deaf. My bad. It's dead, not deaf. So dead. Walking, and yeah, stuff like that. So make this setup actually let's just say condition dead as time fixturation 0. And we you have to actually put like a default, like a default actual like thing in here. Oh yeah, instead of walking as a actual general state, it actually needs to be a blend tree. I forgot walking, and we'll actually get rid of that. And there we go. Basically, we'll just say, "Hey, is he dead?" Yeah, okay. Do the death animation. Dead. I could just shove like death particles for that for now. So now if I actually go to the stall false, if I actually like grab him, and if I actually go to the animator, since he doesn't have, oh yeah, we'll have to open a prefab instance real quick. He doesn't actually have like a animator real quick, and that's actually good for us, or like, I mean, not a problem for us, because I can just say stall false animator override, and then I could actually just drag this into here, and then I could just set the override for common. Now you'll see here there's a now a thing for depth particle effects. I could actually just put the depth particle effects. Actually, I could just put that in I could actually even put that in the common one as well, which I did. And if I do it that way, I don't even need to like actually set that up. So we'll do that real quick. So now we should have like a little like a sprite. Let's actually set up the sprite. I don't actually wait. Does he? I think he just like moves. I don't think he has like a back and forth animation. I could be wrong. Let's actually check. I don't remember actually. Let's check our little Stealthful's guy. Stealthfuls. I don't even remember where he's at. I think they just I literally think they just flipped in the game. I think they just same thing with Octo. I think they just literally reversed like flipped the frame horizontally. So like if I actually go inside like a sprite real quick just to show this all. Whoops, wrong one. If I actually like go in here and let's actually pull this. Okay, come on, work with me, Windows. We actually pull this in here. What I mean by that is like for like certain animations. Oh, one second, my beard dragon. Hey, buddy. The other side don't be good. One second. Alright, anyways. So as I was saying, I think they literally just had like their legs, like they just like reversed them horizontally. So like yeah, so they just went step back like that to save to save the like the amount of like sprites they would have to like put inside the game. Oh yeah, he also has a jump. So let's do this. Okay, so the Stealthfuls, where is he? Where's our little friend? Oh, where did he? Oh, I just dragged him into like a hierarchy. I didn't even place him anywhere. So what we're gonna do inside of the actual like thing. Let's actually see what happens if you don't actually if I remember right, this is not gonna like look well at first. Let's actually see this. Alright, so if I actually kill a Stealthful's, okay, I'm gonna pull the animator to one monitor real quick. I want to like actually like test this out, see if the animation for the particle effects actually play. Let's actually lock you in, and I'm actually gonna go to your go here. Let's see, character state live. Okay, so we're gonna torture this one right here. I think I see what the issue might be. He's going into his like disappear thing way too quickly. All right, so that's not a problem. What we could do, we could actually do this. We could actually do this. So fine, let's do don't even know which one I changed. Okay. So I'm gonna have to I did put def. I think I know what I did. Let's actually go to oh character renderer. Kind of helps if I actually added the renderer to, or my custom like thing that actually controls animations, right? Yeah, I completely forgot. That's why. I was like, why? Oh, yay! They actually have a depth particle effects, yay! We just gotta make it look actually decent. Oh yeah. Uh, you know what? That's I'm still happy. Like we actually have that. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's actually go open this up. So, okay. What I might actually do is instead of like doing an animation for them, I might just have it where like a particle, like a prefab spawn. Because no offense, like setting up animations in Unity sucks. If you're not using like the thing. Freshy, freshy. Oh. What are you doing, goofy man? Sorry. My big lizard trying to hug small lizard. Small lizard, very small compared to big lizard. Anyways, what I might do is like, yeah, actually, that is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just do this. So let's actually go in here. I'm gonna make it where I'm gonna make where it's a particle effect or like a prefab that just spawns. That way we can do like a unique particle effects and stuff for other things. Also, I'm gonna actually close this out now. Let's go ahead and do this. So we have a character health. And then what we're gonna do is let's go to our def stuff. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, character health, health. I have like the def things here. Damage controller, def timer, okay, yeah. We're gonna just do this. We're gonna say game object. And then for now, I'm gonna just say def VFX. Oh, you know what? No. For now, I am actually gonna do animation thing because I just realized something. I'll make a VFX graph later for now. You know what? This works for now. I want to go back to pixel art because like I said, today's supposed to be pure pixel art day. I just want to actually put the stuff in there and actually get everything go in it and so forth. God, I hate how you can't edit the animation unless they're actually you have an object selected with the actual animator on it selected. But yeah, oh yeah, we'll see how this is. I just wanted to get this there. Let's actually test this out real quick. Okay, maybe that's too slow. It looks better though. We actually have a depth particle effect, guys. That's amazing. I mean, we had I had a sound. Oh, I like how it loops. That doesn't need a loop. Okay, let's also do this. Def particle effect. Let's make it at not loop. Wow, that looks. It's weird how just small things like sound effects or depth particle effects just add so much to a game. I wasn't intending on doing any. I mean, it's not polished, obviously, but I do count this as minor adding some polish to it. I'll do more polishing later. Well, I wasn't intending on doing any of that for today, at least. Okay. Like I said, I need to make those in a blue and a green because it's supposed to go blue, green, orange, or like the effect. I mean, I might just keep all of them orange. I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay. So we got bridges. We got the more grass. We got the trunk. We got the sign. We got these. We got a depth particle effect. It doesn't seem like a lot for an hour and a half, but I also implemented them, except for like the snow one. I implemented all the other stuff, so, and I actually updated the actual like project scene with it. So that actually makes a little bit more time sense for the time. Yeah, let's just go. It's looking way better. All right, that looks way better. Having like the actual like tree stump and the actual bridge sprites and stuff like that, that just does make this look better. Oh, what next? What next? I'm gonna be honest. Instead of doing more like some of the sprite work and stuff, I think it's time for me to actually make a playable actual like fully playable like dungeon and overworld. So from here on, I think instead of adding new sprites, I got the sprites. Since I'm gonna have it where the demo where you're just in like summer right now instead of changing seasons just for a first couple of tests. I think this is good for like the sprite art and stuff. I mean, we got quite a bit. Oh, I forgot to change my position back. Honestly, like just having the depth particle effect makes me feel good. Yeah, I think this is good. I think I got all the sprites needed to actually make the full first dungeon. Oh, I need to add the bomb smoke effect. But I can just use that orange smoke that I created for now. That way I don't have to make more sprites. But I do think I have all sprites needed to make the entire first dungeon and the first part of the game, excluding the main menu where you actually create the character, set your name and stuff. I'll probably just have it where first couple demos you just go straight into like the game, just so people can actually test it out and everything. Saying that, these type of streams, like the pixelart streams and stuff like that, is supposed to be like just basically like short like pixel art stuff, like so right now I think I'm gonna like actually like pause it or like stop the stream. I'll be doing a full stream later today. Like I actually will be doing a full thing later today. It's just I wanted to do a morning one that involves actually getting the art. So like in the morning I'll do art, and then in the afternoon I'll actually do the actual game development and stuff. But anyways, thank you all for joining, or anybody that joined. I know I don't normally stream in like early morning, so yeah. Whoever joined, whoever viewed, thank you all for coming. This feels so much better having like actual like artist stuff, because the game did feel a little like it just felt wrong and off not having certain things. So the improvement of like being able to like actually see like the correct grass and stuff, it actually feels like the project is actually like coming along now. But I'm calling it. I'll be back later for the actual game development. Take it easy, everyone. And I'll see you.